not good. Really not good. Come on with me, I gotta show you something. This is the first time I've been out here since the storm has broken and things are not looking too good. What do I say is the question. What do I say here? Not a lot. I knew this was going to happen. I saw the trees bending. If you've seen some of my more recent videos, right during the storm, we had like 3 consecutive days, maybe 4 of snow. And the first 2 days were brutal. We got like 55 inches of snow. And I know what you're saying. Where is it? Well, there's probably 3 feet of snow out here. But now after that 55 inches, we've now had melting. And it's kind of a crazy situation. But because all the snow got hung up in the canopy really early on and the snow was relentless, we ended up with this. That is awful to see. I don't know how many trees are in there, but look at the canopy now. It's wide open. That's a sad day right there. And the sad part is, the further I look, the worse it gets. I'm just looking past this section and I'm seeing more here. And I'm seeing more there. And I'm seeing more there. And this is just one section of the red pine forest. You've seen some of them already down at the sawmill. And I have a feeling, because I haven't gone elsewhere in the bush here for a while, at least since before the storm, I'm about to have a real bad day. Let's see exactly what's going on here. I don't want to get in here too far. As you can see, the trees are still ready to break and I don't want to be under them. Gosh, look at that. They all broke partway up. So I saw it, they started bending and then the snow sat on them, and yeah, that's the result. That's going to be one heck of a cleanup. Unfortunately, what's left is going to have, a lot of built up tension in it as well. I'm not sure how this is going to go, but we're not even over yet. Wow, I didn't even see this one. Stand back from that. That could break at any moment. So yeah, I don't know how many are there. How many would you say are there? 25 more? I'm looking them up there. Sad. See them back there? Unless that comes out of there, that tree's not going to spring back. I'm hoping today's impromptu melt helps things. But even look back there. Let's go up here for a sec. Gosh, this is an awful way to start a video, isn't it? I thought I'd just come out here and see how things were. I didn't know they'd all break. See back in there? Yeah, so I guess if I thought about thinning before, this is going to help me thin. The only unfortunate part is I had a dedicated plan in place, and as you know, I'd started, and then we get all this snow and I can't actually get in there very easily into the bush to harvest. I can't drive through there. I can barely drive down this trail I'm on here. And so I don't want to walk in there at this point and start cutting. Those trees could break with me in there. So at this point, I got to wait to take care of these. Hopefully the snow piles down or packs down a little bit, but it's certainly not safe in there. But as I said, I've got a plan in place for thinning, and this didn't include this. And so now this is going to take my time away from that thinning process, which is not what I want. Let's look up here a little bit. Gosh, a lot of waste too. And as I look down here, I see a new tree that's over the sawmill area. We better head down there and have a look-see. Luckily, these ones look pretty good. I see a few in here which are no good. But yeah, that's a big open area there. That's too bad. I'm not sure if you're familiar, but with a dense stand like this, if you start to harvest a whole bunch at once in one area, you open up the remaining trees to wind damage. Right? There's a big open hole now. These ones here no longer have a buffer from wind, and so that can be problematic. Oh well, let's go back in the tractor. It's like that old infomercial, but wait, there's more. Gosh, look at that. I haven't even been down there, but how many trees do you see on this trail here? 6 at least. And then you look in there. I'm seeing some up in there. That's going to be a bit of an episode. We'll head in there in a minute. Let's walk over to the sawmill and see what's going on. This side's looking not as bad, surprisingly, because I thought there was some pretty junky trees in there that might give way. Well, there's a few, but not as many. Well, glad that the sheds haven't collapsed. There's a lot of snow up there. Okay. The old sawmill's hibernating, it looks like. So there's a bunch down right in there. You see them. You know, I don't know how many's in there. This just fell. I didn't see that before. That one on this shed. Kind of nice that the shed was there. Protected the sawmill. That tree there is brand new. And you remember the old one that fell on the saw shed. That one got cut down recently. Looks worse up here, doesn't it? See in there? That's no good. How about these ones? That one's still hanging in there. Oh, I'm seeing some bad stuff over there. We're gonna drive over there in a minute. This little area seems all right. I don't know where that came from. Yikes. And so this is what I'm talking about, the snow being so deep. I'm not even touching the ground here. So see right there, 1, 2 beside it, they broke way up. Those don't look bad though. I might get some lumber out of that. But it's the ones that are arched over. I don't know what kind of lumber they're gonna make. Probably not good stuff. And then there's this mess. Guess we won't be driving through here today. I'll have to go the long way. Down there, I see some. Anyways, let's make our way back to the tractor. And we'll head over behind me and hope for the best. I'm not too optimistic. The wind is quickly leaving my sail, as they say. Anyways, at least the sludge is half decent. Hardest part's just moving around. Got to be careful. There's a lot of trees that are still ready to go here. This is so disheartening. Well, I always like to look on the bright side, and sometimes the brightness is not too bright. It could be worse. It can always be worse. I feel good today. I'm healthy. Friends and family are healthy, relatively speaking. Equipment, that's sort of secondary to everything. Maybe way down on the list. That's still running good. Sludge is still good. It's still a good day. But it's not that good of a day. Oh, this is too bad. This is going to be an awful cleanup. An awful big cleanup. So, the sad part is, some of these trees are breaking part way up, and then it leaves me nothing down at the bottom. I don't mind if it's a junky tree, but some of these trees are half decent. Not to mention the tension that's going to be left in them. Look at the trees up there. Yikes. See up there? There's more up there. And like, see these ones? They're broke off like 20, 30 feet up. Those are the ones you really got to be careful of. If I forget about that and that comes down when I'm using a chainsaw nearby, I'll never hear it. Some of the others over there. Of course, it's right across the trail. So this will be a cleanup, but it's going to be a cleanup for another day. There's a trail over there as well. I haven't gotten down since the storm. I'll have to get down there at some point, but that is the reality, unfortunately. So if I wanted another excuse to get out here in the woods, I just got it. If you encountered anything recently, be sure to let me know down below in the comments. I don't know what's coming, but I hope you come back for it. I'll be getting these trees down to the ground one way or another, and it might not even be me doing it. At this point, if we get even a touch more snow, the rest of these trees that are leaning are going to break off. It's going to make for a mass harvest for me. I'm going to get in here at some point, although I should probably get my trails opened up again. It's been non-stop battle recently. We'll get that taken care of. We'll get back out here and we'll saw another day. We also got to finish off that sawmill shed, so be sure to tune back again real soon. And as always, look on the bright side of things. It could always be worse. Not sure how much worse, but it can always be worse. As always, if you like this video, give her the old like-a-roo, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.